Alright. We managed to pull together an entire shirt ninja party. Well, yeah. I'm very proud of that, all on my own. We've come a long ways. Okay, now I just need to remember how to find the duty finder. Oh, I think someone actually might have run to the bathroom. I don't know if they're back yet. Alright. Little awkward. AFJK. He's away from his just kidding. His stance on just kidding is away. Close enough. So, this is going to be my first dungeon gone solo. Don't know if I'm ready for this without having the guiding voice of Philia in my ear, making sure I don't screw everything up. Upside, last time we did our dungeon, we learned how desperately we needed a ranged attack, and now we have that ranged attack, and so everything should work much, much better now. Alright, so we have finally entered the dungeon with a team full of shirt ninjas. We are Corey'd up. There are 2 Coreys in our group. And we are ready to enter into the Manor. Ooh, how Halloween-y. This is so festive. This house is huge. What? That organ player is like, they're getting their money's worth out of that organ now. Yeah, so we've got Tausa back in here, who has always been hot with the fire. And we are doubling up on a Kori Arai and a Moru Kori. So Corey will be our, looks like our Steel Power Ranger this time. We always have a nice colored Power Ranger. It looks like we're starting with just a couple. I think Corey is waiting for the Manor to... Whoa! That's a big circle. Was not expecting that right away. Okay, so Manor Maidservant starts with a giant circle of death before moving on. Oh, and Corey was petrified. Okay. Oh, I can't. Nods. So this room's got some petrifying stuff going on. Very interesting. Yeah, you saw that the, unfortunately, because Corey was petrified, they weren't able to attack and keep the threat on as much as they wanted. Uh-oh, I'm attacking the wrong carpet stain. Good thing Corey has marked these up at the top to make it easier for a simpleton like myself to understand what to attack, to focus our attacks on so that we can keep things moving steadily. So we're fighting carpet stains. Last dungeon it was pudding, today carpet stains. Either way, we're basically dungeon janitorial staff. That's what I was expecting when I signed on to be an adventurer. It's like, man, I just want to really clean up old houses and remodel them. with my lance. To be fair, Mrs. Amanda, or whoever owns this manor, can't be too mad that we're, you know, demonstrifying her house. The projected price of this house must skyrocket once, you know, you've cleared out all the bats and carpet stain monsters. Okay, so we've got this room. So that's where they were trying to get us to fight in this room first. Oh no! Just barely made it out of the dark mist. Oh, we got petrified again. So it looks like the maidservant is not very tough, but can do a big explosion, then petrify your tank, and have their way with one of the DPS, probably Tausa, unfortunately, who's the softest and squishiest. We're gonna kind of guide Corey along with our bodies. Interesting way to communicate between tank and damage dealers non-verbally. I really like exploring those different ways we can talk between the party without having to speak at all. So this is unfortunately very mean and probably frustrating for the tank. For Corey, this is like, oh god, I have to deal with the petrifying people. Is there not a... There's a tiny key in the corner? Little cutie key. I like that all of our adventuring work deals in tiny keys. Oh, Tausa's got a tiny key. So we'll have to watch our step with the petrification spells. Looks like we've got another... Oh, Taus is going to pull the Manor maidservant right away, since there's not much we can do with it. Interesting. I like that tactic. That makes sense. So the maidservants are really squishy. Oh, I spelt maidservants wrong. And they always AoE first. That's very interesting and a very new thing. Let's just talk about this for a second. Let's get in a circle. We seem to have a little bit of miscommunication. Corey still wants to push ahead, but Tausa feels like they have a stronger idea of what they want to do within that situation when they can control that. So two people want to try to control the situation. It's interesting because although Tausa has the right way of doing it, where it's like, alright, this is a faster and safer way of dealing with it, it is out of their role. Tausa's role is not supposed to be pulling monsters, it's Corey's role to be pulling monsters, so it's an interesting debacle that we run into. Okay, Corey sees a room of bats and a carpet stain, so this should just be a nice and simple run and gun murder room. Uh-oh. Looks like the stains got away. No! Moru! That's not good. Okay, Corey has regained control of the carpet stain and the attic bat, who is asleep right now, thanks to, what, the quick fingers of Tausa, I believe. That would be Tausa's job. Oh, I'm just not getting that right motion that I want. For some reason, finding the flank of a carpet stain is not as easy as I want it to be. Since I'm not doing as much damage as I want with Impulse Drive, I think I might just switch to doing a 1-2-3 combo, because moving around in this space is a little too difficult for me right now. Yay! So, seems like the layout of this room is hallways, and then rooms on the inside and outside of the corridors. Oh, that must have been where our little key was used. Alright, Corey, place down where we're going to have this big explosion, and I'll just start throwing my spear. And then the maidservant is going to switch targets. I think Corey keeps saying Perti and means petrify? Like petri? Oh! Corey's trying to communicate that to Moru. That Corey's petrified. And... Huh, okay, interesting. Tausa says to just avoid it, so... Corey, I would secede to Tausa, who knows a lot more about all this. Okay. Meanwhile, I'll just keep throwing my spear. That seems to have been a very effective strategy. They're not strong, so it's not a big deal, it just causes that little bit of extra struggle that we don't need right now. There we go. There's the heavy thrust that I'm looking for. So we have, seems we have upgraded from, what is it, the slime molds, the carpet stains, to just straight up fungal grossness in the carpets. These carpets are just awful. They're disgusting. They're terrible. So this communication seems frustrated. Probably on the outside looking at it, kind of feels that way. But it's actually very good. We're finding success. And I think that means that even though it is a little bit heated right now, that it'll help us in the long run. Corey and Tausa have a easy reckoning of their space within the party, and I think Corey will soon abdicate to Tausa. I wonder what that means. Oh, we're waiting for the maidservant to come in. 2 adds wait. Get 1 lady. There's the big circle. Corey, get out of there! Oh, I don't think Corey got out of there in time, and she's summoned up. Oh no! Okay, no, this is okay. This is gonna be okay. She didn't put a. Oh, that's not okay. That's definitely not okay. This is very bad, and I think that this might be the end of us if we're not careful. Come on, Corey. Just hold tight. Okay, there's 1. The bats are asleep. That's perfect. So if we can pull out of this... Woo! Keeping us on our toes. Devon Mold going down, bats are waking up now, and everyone is attacking the tank now, if I'm reading this correctly. Yes, everyone is attacking Corey, 1 mold down. And things are okay again. Hey, critical hit on that big thrust. Awesome. So I think the easiest strategy I can use is hit 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. If I'm on their flank. Easier if I sleep things, or does that make the tank's job harder? No, we nailed that pretty well. Manor maidservant, you aggroed her before I could set up. Oh, Corey's actually not happy about that. And now we have bats everywhere. And I was not paying attention to the correct order. Now I'm under attack! Oh, bat! Bat, please! It is too late for that bat. Whew. Okay. That was exciting. We weren't expecting double maidens and the pull. Oh, so the next 3 rotations there's be two maidens. We can handle that.